When did it hit you that, you know what, it's time to start a foundation and do your part to make life a little bit easier for someone else outside of you?
So it's been 12 years today that the Collen Mashawana Foundation has been in existence. So we founded the foundation in 2012, and that's really just professionalizing and registering the vehicle itself. But we've been on this journey for many years. When my mother speaks about my days when I was a young boy, she will always talk about the excitement and the love that I had in helping other people. So the way I see it, it's something that one has always had it in them. It's not something that it's just started now. She will always give an example and say, when I come back from school, if I came back quite late and it was dinner time, I would always ask, where's my lunch plate? And she would say, but why do you need two plates? I said, no, give me my lunch plate and give me my dinner plate. And then and I would do that most of the time until one day she then peeped to see what I was doing with the two plates. And she realized that I used to call one young man from next door, the next door house, who obviously they lived in quite, they were quite struggling, and I would share my other plate with them. And that made me realize that, my passion and my purpose lies there. So growing up in a village, growing up in an underprivileged home, we were rated one of the poorest in that community where I grew up, I was always assisted by other people, community members, in terms of the food we ate. My mother, who raised us at that point, was a bar lady, so we really relied on tips that she brought. If she didn't bring any tips from work, we would starve. We would struggle to get by. We would struggle to go to school. So there will always be some elderly person that will bring a bag of potatoes, that will always bring some fruits. And so I told myself that when I get a break in life, I will pay it back. I will look for someone that reminds me of those old ladies, and I will obviously return the favor. So when God said yes, in the late in 2009, 2010, when business was opening up, we then decided to formalize it and start a foundation. So the Collen Mashawana Foundation was then formed in 2012. We started by going back where I grew up in Johannesburg, which was Hillbrow. And if some people will remember, we will queue up a lot of homeless people and just give them bread and give them drinks and give them clothes and so on. Obviously, some wouldn't understand, and they said, what are these guys doing, and also, why do they take pictures, why are they showing off, and this is wrong, and so on, obviously without understanding the story. But I think with the consistency over the past 12 years, many have got to understand that, we are about helping. We are genuine in what we're doing, and we have since helped so many people. I can't count them as I sit here.